Hey guys, it's Mark from Raidroom. I know it's been a while, but WoW Classic is only a week away and I thought I'm going to have to create some content for you. Now, if you live on the western side of the hemisphere, the game is released on Monday the 26th of August, and if you live in the eastern hemisphere, it's released on Tuesday the 27th of August. Now, if you head over to Battle.net, you'll notice that there's an article about reserving your name. This is great because it means on the day of release, if the servers hold up, you'll be able to play the game straight away. So if you haven't read that, I'm going to talk you through all of that today. So once you're logged in, you'll be presented with the realm selection screen. Now, it is really important to consider what realms you're playing on before creating your characters. It is super important on Classic because there's, as far as I know, no realm transfers, no racial transfers, no faction transfers, nothing as far as I'm aware. So once you created a character or your characters, they are stuck on that server indefinitely. I'll reiterate that, indefinitely. You can't change anything. I don't think you can even change your appearance in vanilla WoW. Before we go into the different types of server itself, I just want to say one other really important thing. There's obviously Alliance and Horde, the two main factions of World of Warcraft. If you choose to play one, say for example, if you choose to create an alliance-based character like I have here, I hope you like my name. If you like the name, please leave a like. If you create an alliance-based character on a server, it will not allow you to create a horde-based character. Even though it looks like you can here, if you try, it will not allow you to. I will have to have exclusively alliance on the server. Think very carefully about this before you create your characters. And I've created horde characters on this server. I've gone double undead. Long story, I will go into this later as to why I've done this, but this is now my horde-based realm. With that out the way, let's talk about realm population and realm type. So, obviously, if the population shows full, unfortunately you can't create any characters on there. If it shows high, it means it's near to being full, and if you really want to play on that server, I would suggest you make a character on that ASAP, because you never know when it's going to become full and you may be disappointed. Some considerations though with realms with lower populations is that they should theoretically have less lag because there's less load on the servers. So on realms such as Shazra and Golemag, you're going to get more lag. Unfortunately, there's going to be a large player density there and a lot going on. Now regarding realm type, let's start with PvP. If you're on a PvP server, no matter what level you are, right from level 1 all the way to level 60, at any point you can get attacked by any level of the opposing faction, literally any level. So you could be level 1, there could be a level 60 character and they can just one-shot you, no problem. So if you don't like the idea of that, I suggest you don't go on a PvP server because there's no way to disable PvP. If you're on a normal server, however, you are able to toggle between PvP and non-PvP. So if you want to level up peacefully, relax, sort of play the game at your own pace, and you're not such a competitive player, then play on a normal server and you have the option to toggle PvP on and off. You do have to do that in a rested, safe area, and there is sort of like a cooldown for it, but that's a good option for you. If you're wondering what RP means, it means role-playing. This is sort of like if you're playing a game like Dungeons and Dragons. If you're not aware of that in games, essentially, because it is a fantasy-based game, some players enjoy the fantasy so much that they actually take on the role of their character and speak like that character in-game. So they'll type something like, "Good day, how are you, how may I help you?" And they'll literally speak in a more formal or informal manner depending on what they're wanting to do. So if you don't like that idea, don't go on a roleplay server. If you do like the idea, role-playing may be good for you. Role-playing PvP means you are on a role-playing server and PvP is always enabled. So if you don't like that and you want sort of a normal role-playing experience, go on a RP server. So there's a lot to consider with creating your first character. I've played WoW for a long time now and I've played every WoW class. In the next video I'll be explaining why I chose to roll an undead mage. So if you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, please leave me a like, as it is very much appreciated. Also, if you have any suggestions for me or if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I will personally respond to every comment and question. So if you're interested to see that, make sure you subscribe and enable notifications so you're made aware of when that video is released. I'm hoping to release it on the 20th of August, but if not, make sure to keep your eyes out for it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.